Alright, out here working on the Camaro. I was going down the track and my wastegate broke off. The wastegate dump pop set pretty low to the ground. I don't know if you can see that or not, which it's all on the ground now because the back of the car is jacked up. But this one was a little bit lower than that one was. I'm pretty sure I've heard it hit driving the car around, because I drive this car. I don't drive it all the time, but I do drive it on the street. But yeah, I guess it cracked the pipe that the white wastegate was on, and I had those too long. I'm gonna have to cut them shorter. They're dump pipes for the wastegate. But anyway, it hit. I've hit this one on this side a few times, just going from uneven, like going uphill on concrete, and it'll rub. Apparently I cracked the pipe that holds that wastegate on at the track. It fell off, it shot back through here, and it busted a hole in my fuel line right here where the fuel filter went. So I cut that back, and hopefully we can get that off and just put it back on, and hopefully the filter will still fit after we do that. I think it will. You want to be close. I think I can pull it down a little bit this way. I can't pull it more that way. It was already too short to begin with. A little shorter than I wanted up there in the engine bay. But yeah, I cleaned the filter out. Oddly enough, there was nothing in the filter at all. It was perfectly clean. Unlike Christopher's Trans Am, his fuel filter was full of all kinds of crap. If y'all watched the last video, the seals have come off the guides. That's why it's smoking so bad, so we'll get that fixed. But here's where the wastegate pipe broke. It just broke. I'm a terrible welder, as you can see, and I thought my welds just give out, but no, this down pipe hit something. I don't know if that's where it hit before, or if that's after it fell off and went under the car, because it blah 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 under the car. But anyway, there's enough room left there that I can flatten that out and put another flange on it, and I'm gonna have to get another wastegate. I don't trust that one no more because it's bent, and there's a valve in here and then a rod that pushes up and down on, so I don't trust that's going to work anymore. But I gave a buddy of mine some of my fittings to fix his car, so, which I don't think I had any straight ones anyway, so hopefully we can pull this out of there. You can see where it broke. There was a piece of it, yeah, see, that fell out. That was supposed to be farther up here where my finger's at, and it just completely broke out. So it busted it clean around here. That plastic is what seals it, the PTFE. And yeah, it was, you can see where it got it right there. It didn't go through the metal mesh, but it went through that plastic. So let's see if we can pull this apart and just put it back together. Alright, a couple of vice grips and a little bit of pulling and prying. I got it apart. I don't know if it's a good idea to reuse these or not, but it seals in the inside. I don't see nothing wrong with it, so I think it'll be alright. We'll see what it does anyway. Oh, and these big wire cutters is what I cut the line with, man. That's a kit for doing, big 0-gauge wires. Man, that thing works perfect for cutting AN lines. It goes right through it. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so I stuck this piece, where am I at? There we are. Back up in the hole just to straighten the hole out, because it did squish it down a little bit. But yeah, And I put the tape on there so it wouldn't flare out none. And then on the PTFE, this goes on first. There we go. Ow. Them things will poke you. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the tape off because we gotta flare this end. Put that piece of metal on there. Alright, then we flare the end like so. And then this piece goes on there. And it's kind of a booger to put on, because we got to put it all the way on till this plastic right here is up against the ledge inside here. There's a ledge inside there. So I'll fight with that a little bit. So it actually went up in there pretty good. Wasn't too difficult. You see it's all the way up against that ledge. Now, we're going to take this piece right here, and I'm going to moisten this hole a little bit. Moisten this up just with some spit or something. Then we got to slide that all the way up in there till that piece contacts this piece. So I was having a lot of trouble getting this to go up in there. When you push it up in there, sometimes the line tries to kink. And I have found that the ones of these that have a bevel on the end go up there in there easier. So I sanded a bevel in it. It's going to start storming on me. But let's try to get it. Yay, I finally got it. Now we have to screw that onto that. Well, started raining on me. Alright, since it's raining on me, I thought I'd take the wastegate, take the pieces off of it, and add that. And look at there. Good thing I ordered another one, because that valve is shot. That valve's supposed to seal in that hole with a little fire ring. There ain't no way. It crooked. I didn't think it was that bent. But yeah, it's bent bad. Let's take the springs out of it, because I'm going to need those for the other wastegate. I couldn't find it in this color, so I had to get one that was red that's the same thing. I might not be able to get these screws out. There's gravel all up inside of them. Concrete or blacktop or whatever. I'm trying to dig it out with a dental pick. Dental pick to the rescue. Got them out. Because I need those springs to put in the other one. Match the other side. Alright. Got that all welded back on. And all wrapped back up. Can't see my welds. They're still crappy. Don't worry. Alright. Just got to put that back on. Get the wastegate. Bolt it back on. And then, yeah, that part should be good. And then when it quits raining, yes, it's still raining. When it quits raining, we'll finish the fuel line, put it all back together. Alright, it's a new day, and it did rain, but it ain't raining and it ain't wet underneath the car. See, it's wet underneath there, but right here, it's not wet. So I got that fitting on there, which was very difficult because you can see right there where it hit. But the frayed part of the metal kept trying to get in the screw part, and my little cutters here, dikes, what they're called, did not want to cut that wire for some reason. But we finally got it on there. Now let's hope the filter fits now. All right, filter's back in. Zip tied the return line back up to there, and see if it leaks. Probably should have checked for leaks before I zip tied it, but whatever. I'll turn the key on. I don't got no leaks, but I ain't got no pressure either. I got this surge tank back here. The stock tank feeds it. The stock tank will only stay on when the car is running. It'll prime when you turn the key, but obviously this is empty. So we'll prime it up just by turning the key off and on. Hopefully get that filled up. And that's the pump switch right there. Once I get filled up, We'll turn the key on. Check again. Yeah, we got pressure now. We wouldn't even get pressure before. It's been raining. That's where it was set at. 40. Oh, it's a little bit higher. There it is leaking. Just barely. But it looks like it's leaking out the O-ring. Can y'all see where they're coming from? Yeah. It's leaking for the O-ring out of the filter. That's easy fix. See if it starts. Gonna be loud. Yay! So, well, that's fixed. Now we just gotta wait for the wastegate to come in and put that pot back on there. Yeah, everything sounds good. I think that's the only damage it did. Alright, so I'll take the fuel filter off, replace that O-ring. Hopefully that fixes it. There's an O-ring right in between here. I just took it off, flipped it over, lubed it up, put it back on and tightened it up. No leaks now. It's been running about 5 minutes. I don't see nothing. Stand corrected. I see something right there. Just a little, not much. So as I let it run about 5 more minutes, it started leaking in these red marks on the fitting and on the filter. And I dropped the filter. And I think I boogered up the front of those AN fittings, which I'm pretty sure I got another one of those that go in there. If not, I got those Earl's repair things that you can put in there to repair that. So I think the fitting's okay. But the filter, that rubber seal that goes around there, it was good. But it's still leaking. I mean, it's not leaking from either spot enough to even drip, but it's enough to see wetness there. So I went ahead and ordered another filter, and I ordered some more 10AN fittings and some line just in case, just to have some extra in case this ever happens again. But I'll label this one part 1, and we'll make a part 2 when we get the wastegate in, put the pipe on, and fix this leak. But y'all have a great day.